Like, what was that first leap that we were like, okay, I'm actually going to start a fashion brand? Because we were talking
That's
also off
question.
camera about, go to college, get a good degree, and then do something completely different.
I know. Well, I spent many of those years having kids. So I had 3 kids. My youngest was 5 years old. So she was on a bus and already up at school. So I had a big chunk of time in my day that I really needed to do something. I couldn't just do like nothing.
Yeah.
So I was really a big shopper. And what I was finding was a lot of the beautiful tops that I liked were getting very expensive. And it was just a black silk top, so I didn't understand. So I just came home and I said to my husband, I'm like, I'm just gonna learn how to make this.
Hey everyone, welcome to the Tori Cruz Show, where we're shining a light on real conversations and transformational stories with some of the most dynamic entrepreneurs and faith-driven leaders you'll ever meet. I'm Tori Cruz, your host, entrepreneur, virtual stylist, and former Miss Missouri USA, ready to guide you along this exciting journey. This isn't just any podcast. It's your new home for stories that uplift, conversations that transform, and a community that feels like family. From the real challenges to the exhilarating moments of achievement, we cover it all, infused with adventure, laughter, insights, and heartfelt discussions. So settle in, make yourself comfortable, and let's get this show on the road. This is the Tori Cruz Show. Okay, you guys, today's guest is so incredible. I cannot wait to share her with all of you. It is one of my personal goals and dreams to be able to have this conversation with Ramy Brook Sharp. We are walking through her showroom today in New York City. I was in New York for New York Fashion Week, and we went to her showroom and did this beautiful walk and talk. Her heart and mission as a business owner is so beautiful. Her showroom is stunning, and I just can't wait to dive into this episode. But first, I want to read her incredible bio. What started in 2010 when Ramy Brook Sharp couldn't find a sexy, stylish, luxurious top has scaled into one of the most sought-after contemporary brands on the market. Ramy Brook. Ramy Brook Sharp is owned and operated stemming from one woman's dream to uplift, empower, and celebrate women. The apparel, accessories, and swimwear collections transcend generational dressing, offering something for anyone looking for a vibrant and celebrational style. Operating with 50 plus employees, 85% of those being female, Ramy Brook retails with Bergdorf Goodman, Bloomingdale's, Neiman Marcus, Nordstrom, and Saks Fifth Avenue, as well as hundreds of specialty boutiques and 2 namesake locations in New York City. Ramy Brook can also be shopped at ramybrook.com. You guys, I am so excited to dive into this episode. You're going to absolutely love Ramy's energy, her vibrancy, and just her love and passion for empowering women. So without further ado, welcome my incredible guest today, Ramy Brook. For everybody listening on podcast right now, you better hop over to YouTube because this is it.
This is exciting.
Oh my gosh.
So what's exciting about this, so when I moved to this building, it was a multi-brand showroom.
Yeah.
A few years we worked together, and then we brought it in-house. And then we had a little showroom back where we just were, and just growing out of that space. And at the same time, sold our product at Coterie, which is a big trade show for contemporary brands.
Okay.
Then COVID happened. So then we took this space. And now the beauty of the space is we control all the creative and we control the story. So when the buyers come in, they understand like what our vision is.
Right.
So this one is more of a Palm Beach, colorful, like sexy glam country club girl. And
I'm attending an event in Palm Beach the end or mid-November.
Oh.
And
right. Well, you'll see. Like you can literally pick any of this, and it will work.
Wow.
So, and then everything has like kind of that Ramy Brook, a little like sexy edge to it as well.
It's perfect because women want to feel feminine, but yet like a boss.
Right.
And this is the perfect mix.
It's great. And like this,
adorable.
Just to show you, for example, this is kind of similar to what I'm wearing.
Yes.
It's just, we love this fabric. It's called the Japanese tech. It wears well. It can actually go in the washing machine.
Perfect.
So this is like a Ramy Brook, like quintessential fabric. And then you can see this dress.
It's so soft, you guys.
It's soft, and also the lace makes it have a little bit of an edge.
It does. It makes it more elevated
Yeah.
too.
So you can see, like, we love certain styles, and then we keep evolving and evolving.
Yes.
It looks
This
great
is
with your earrings.
beautiful. Oh my gosh. Okay, we gotta show the camera here.
Yeah. I know you got to go on
So
YouTube. That's
pretty.
like,
I mean, YouTube. If you're not on YouTube,
Right.
just stop right now. What you're doing.
Or you can also check out the Instagram.
So the highlights.
So
I
this is
love
really
that.
fun. And then we did like a whimsical pattern, which to me represented
love.
Palm Beach and the colors. And this is a new fabric for us. Yeah.
So
Like a mini skirt with pockets.
do you know how many of my clients who are speakers would love this
Oh,
for
yeah.
stage in Florida or California?
I love it.
Oh my gosh. It's
And then the
beautiful.
blazer always makes it like a, kind of like, yeah.
That pattern is really good.
Isn't it fun?
Where do you come up with a pattern like this? Like,
So we
how
meet
does that
we
even
meet with print vendors all the time.
happen? Okay.
So this one in particular, we met with a print vendor, and they represent artists. So they come to us with artists that they hire, and
Yeah.
they show it to us actually on fabrics, and then we buy the print, and then we decide what we want to do with it.
Okay.
So we can make it larger, we can make it smaller, but now we own it, and no one else can own it.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yes.
All right, I have to stop and look at this seat.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I always like to do something a little fun, a little outrageous.
Those are so
I
fun.
mean, how great! And this you could even wear just with a tank top.
Oh yeah. You could dress it up or down.
Yep.
For sure.
And I'm into very kind of low-waisted pants these days.
Yes.
So this one is a little bit lower, and the sequence, it's just easy and fun.
So we always talk about having a conversation starter on
Oh,
your
yeah.
body because you want, like, your fashion is what's striking up conversation, it's creating relationships, it's, and so those pants?
Yeah, those pants.
That's a conversation starter right there.
Yeah, that is
Beautiful
like.
dress.
So here we also, this is new for us, we've added occasion. So we found a couple years ago, the department stores were asking us for occasion wear.
Yeah.
So now we have a capsule. You can see this is the dress in the silver. This
For a bride.
Yeah. A lot of the
Even have a
it's
little
a
bit
huge
longer.
bridal market. And then what we do is we'll show different options. So we'll do something mini, and then we'll do something longer.
Wow.
So
That's
you
gorgeous.
have options, or if you don't want
It is
sequins
great.
all over, it's just like a little bit of sequins,
Oh,
and then the
yes.
rest in a satin. I mean, this is just great. Any way for it.
Yes.
And I'm very
Love
into like
that
our
yellow.
beaded. This is a silhouette that we've done in the past, so people love it. I mean, yellow. How great is that?
Okay, now my question is, because I'm 5'10", do you have anything for tall women when it comes to a short cocktail? Dress like that.
So we do have a standard size. I mean,
Yeah.
if you're into something mini, then this is great.
Right.
So,
It's adorable.
Yeah.
That midi is great too.
and the midi's great.
Especially for
Our
tall
denim
women.
is specifically amazing for taller women.
Yes.
I like very long jeans, so we make them probably a little longer than most people do.
So you can wear a little heel.
Yeah.
Spice it up a little bit.
Spice it up.
Spice it up. Make it a little.
Right, and some people have to like cut it or hem it, but for you it'd be perfection.
Yes.
My father's great too, but I'm definitely raised in this strong-willed women's home. My mother wouldn't even ever buy us a Barbie because she felt like that didn't represent a real woman.
And
Yeah.
then we were talking a little bit off camera too about shopping, and that was like the
Right.
sport in your family.
Yeah, I said that's what we did. We
Yeah.
lived like 10 minutes away from the Short Hills Mall, and we used to go there. We'd go to Bloomingdale's for yogurt. We would go shopping. We would like scour through the sale racks.
I love it.
So,
Bloomingdale's for yogurt.
oh, the best.
That's a new one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm the best.
That is so great.
So I still go out and I visit my parents, and we'll meet at Bloomingdale's and
Yeah.
get yogurt. So that's really fun.
So I mean, shopping, fashion, it was all just in your bones. And
It's just in my bones.
where did, what was that first leap that we were like, okay, I'm actually going to start a fashion brand? Because we were talking
Yeah, that's the
also off
question.
camera
Yeah.
about, go to college, get a good degree, and
Yeah.
then do something completely
Right,
different.
I know. Well, I spent many of those years having kids. So I had 3 kids. My youngest was 5 years old. So she was on a bus and already up at school. So I had a big chunk of time in my day that I really needed to do something. I couldn't just do like nothing.
Yeah.
So I was really a big shopper. And what I was finding was a lot of the beautiful tops that I liked were getting very expensive. And it was just a black silk top, so I didn't understand. So I just came home and I said to my husband, I'm like, I'm just gonna learn how to make this. And, living in New York City, there's a lot of people who are in the garment center.
Yeah.
So I would ask a friend who owned a store, another friend who just sold her company, who understood like fabrics. And one by one, everybody was helpful.
Wow.
And it was like someone introduced me to like a pattern maker who had a sample maker of Brooklyn. So just I took my time and I wrote a lot of notes, and like one thing led to another, and then I had a collection of 5 tops, 1 dress.
Yeah.
And I did my first trunk show at my sister's in New Jersey.
Oh my gosh.
And then it like really just kind of took off from there.
So when you say trunk show, describe what that's.
So I brought, basically brought a color card, and they would order the top, they would pick a color, and I would have it made.
Wow.
And they paid 100% up front. So I'm like, this is great.
It's kind of a no-brainer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So in hindsight, like I'm surprised anyone ever paid 100% upfront. Usually people just give a deposit.
Yeah.
And I think today people just give a deposit, but at the time it was great.
So then what was the turnaround?
So it was like 6 weeks.
Okay.
And
Did
I
it have it in their store?
their homes.
Oh, their
It was like-
homes.
It was like
Just
just new.
Okay.
It was like I wasn't
Direct to
working with any
consumer.
stores yet. So,
Wow.
and I had a website, but it was not for e-commerce. It was just to see what I had. Because
Okay.
the first thing you do when you hear someone's coming is you Google that. And then everywhere I went, it was always at a person's home or a friend's home or a relative. And they would be like, oh, I have a friend who owns a boutique. So then I started going into the boutique business.
Just one thing leads to another. Isn't that
Not that-
entrepreneurship though?
Yeah.
Honestly, it's
And
just
then
like,
my first big store was Bergdorf's.
wow.
So, and then when you say you're a Bergdorf's, people are like, oh, you're a Bergdorf's. So,
And then that gives you the credibility.
Yeah.
To then go to the next.
and
one.
everybody loves a new guy.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Wow. Do you ever look back and you just stand in here and then you're like, whoa, I can't believe.
I know.
where
I don't look.
you started.
I know, because I'm always looking forward.
Right.
So-
Like a year forward, right?
I'm like looking forward to like what's next,
Mhm.
and like jewelry's next for me.
Yes.
And also like adding to this collection, like in the fall, maybe some more outerwear or more denim or other things just to add to our ready to wear.
Yes.
Because I'm really known for tops and dresses, but now I like want to be known for everything.
Yeah.
So I have a lot of work to do.
Oh my gosh. That's exciting though, because it's just like constantly evolving and new designs.
Yeah.
And
It is.
You just basically go off of what has been working, what is selling.
Yeah, a lot
And
of
then
it.
just-
Now that I have experience, we could tell what silhouettes work, what
Mhm.
colors work, what fits work.
Right.
And things are different, like in the north than they are in the south. So we
That's
think
true.
like that too.
Yeah, you always have to be innovative. Oh my gosh, this is adorable.
Yeah.
Oh, that is so cute. So what season is this for?
So this is all spring 25.
Spring 25.
Yeah.
Wow.
So everything you
I
see.
pretty much
in
have
this
my
room-
speaking wardrobe for spring
I
all
know,
set.
you'll
You
be
know, after, I'm gonna be
I know, it's
done.
hard
Plus
to,
the
like-
jewelry. Oh my.
Yeah, it's hard like not to want it now.
Yeah,
Like
right.
I'll be going somewhere, I'll be like, can I take the sample? So I'm always doing that.
I was
So
uh,
here's some of our jewelry.
wow.
And like you see, like, so for February, we did a heart and something that says love with a little heart.
Oh my gosh, I love this. No.
And then I know, and then we have like cute bracelets,
So
smile and love.
Okay, your jewelry is awesome.
And it was
like,
important
is
to
very
me-
beautiful and unique.
Thank you. It's important to me that it was priced right.
Yes.
So it doesn't break the bank. So you could,
So a
you
necklace,
know,
like what's like an average
right.
necklace going
So some of them are like, I don't know how much this one is. This one, I don't know. Do you know the prices of? I don't want to be wrong.
You don't have to say it because it's coming soon.
Right.
Coming
It's
soon.
coming soon.
But it won't break the bank, but
Right.
it's gorgeous.
I mean, I guess that's a matter of opinion, but you know, some of our earrings are like $145.
Yes.
Something with stones is going to be a little bit more because there's a lot going on.
Okay, so if you are listening to the audio version of this, the stones and the uniqueness of this jewelry is seriously like
Yeah.
nothing you've ever seen before.
And then we're focusing on a lot of gold pieces because from what we hear from everyone we work with, gold is really
All of my
what
clients.
sells.
That wear your brand, all gold.
They love gold.
Yeah. Sometimes
So,
mixed metal.
I love silver in the summer, but I guess people don't love it as much as me.
I'm a huge gold person.
And you know, through my travels, like I was in Portugal, and I saw something like
Beautiful.
pressed flowers, pressed leaves, like at a street fair. So that was my inspiration for this. And they're lightweight and they're long. So sometimes I'll take a picture of something. A lot of some of our gold pieces are inspired by things that I've had in my, like either I got from my mother or you know, it's something that I had. Like, you know, and I love like chunky gold pieces.
This is really pretty. Well, same thing with the bracelet that I have on now. I
Yeah.
mean, the chunky.
And I wanted to look genuine.
Mm-hmm.
So I love that, like, all these pieces, you just don't know if they're like fashion jewelry or
Yes.
if they're like 14 karat.
I love this heart.
Isn't that
And
amazing?
I love, yes, the whole set. It's
Yeah.
absolutely adorable.
So I was like into
beautiful.
like the dog tag and then adding a little heart. And then I'm very into the bees. You know, bees represent unity.
And
They
the
work,
layering.
they work as a team. Yeah. So the other thing is, so this way you don't have to worry about it. It just comes layered for you.
I love this. Yeah, the layering
Yeah.
look is very.
So look how pretty
trendy.
that looks. And it makes it just easier for the customer, like, so you don't have to worry about keep on layering these and put them all on. Like, we've already done it for you.
And then is this actually,
So
would
that's
this
a
be
belt.
a necklace or a belt though?
No, this one actually, I guess maybe, but we made it as a belt.
So fun. I always think accessories like
and
that.
I just love all this
elevate
stuff
outfit.
like in the spring.
Mhm.
And I like solids, so sometimes it's fun to like just mix it with color.
So pretty.
And then the earrings. So when I was in Portugal, this was like, I was inspired by all of this when I was there.
It's beautiful. I like the colors a lot for spring.
And they match like our whole collection. So if you want to wear that yellow sweater, but you feel like you need a little something, you could like put on this bracelet.
Oh, I love that. Yeah, maybe not the whole thing.
Yeah.
The same
Not
outfit.
the whole
but
thing.
That is actually really, that's a really smart idea.
Yeah. And then I
To
love
go with
like
all the
something
colors
with a
of your
V and
collection.
how things go low. So I do a lot of necklaces that show.
Yes. Well, that's like that's the sexy twist of your
Right.
styles.
That's
that
my
are
sexy twist.
Sexy twist.
And I love these earrings. Like I'm a big hoop person, and these have those.
Those will go with everything.
Yeah.
Wow.
So this stone is actually going to be this instead of the green.
So how is it different designing jewelry than it is clothing?
So I've learned a lot with jewelry. I'm still in the learning process of like what metals they use, what's too heavy. Just like I'm learning a lot about the semi-precious stones, like different closure. It's different and the process is different.
Yeah.
So the timing takes a little bit longer.
To make jewelry?
To make jewelry, for me to see like a proto, I don't necessarily have time to change it in order to make it to market.
Yeah.
So I just have to learn that calendar a little bit better.
Where's your main place for market?
Well, we mainly do market here,
Okay.
but we also do it in LA because we have a showroom in LA, and then we'll go to Atlanta, Dallas. We do some smaller regional markets.
Okay.
And then we go to Paris for Splash, which is which is basically resort wear, and most of the international people go there. And then we also do Miami,
Okay.
which is called Cabana.
Okay,
Which they
so-
focus on bathing suits and cover-ups.
That makes sense. Could be
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That would be a fun one to go to. Though.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
So we do a lot of markets because it's nice for the store owners
Yeah.
to have one place to go to.
Yes.
You
So
know,
if there's somebody that's listening that's starting a fashion brand or has a desire to, like, where would they even begin as far as knowing what?
I think it's good to sign up for one of those trade shows because it's going to be hard to get people to come individually to you. But if they're already going to see 10 people, like at the Javits Center, then they could easily walk by your booth.
Yes.
And that's the way I started.
What
One
you just
time,
went to?
I went and I got a booth, and one year I was right by the bathroom, so literally everybody had to walk by my booth.
That's actually a really good
Yeah.
spot. Yeah. Do you get to choose that or no?
No, but somehow I got there. I was a little stinky, but besides that,
Yeah, you know what? Whatever. People
like whatever it takes.
People, you were trying to make some sales. You were
Yeah.
trying to get exposure.
and then just to show you, like from the photo room, the looks that I was talking about, this is what it turns out to be.
Wow.
So we shoot it in the room, and then we show all the buyers a book like this, and we do
That's
it
beautiful.
for swim, we do it for ready to wear, we do it for denim. So it lets people like really see it on the body.
Yes, which is huge.
Yeah.
That makes a big difference. I was actually a intern buyer, so I came to New York. Have you heard of Von Maur? Do you ever sell to
No.
Von Maur? They're a department store out of Eastern Iowa, actually. It's kind of similar to a Nordstrom, though.
Okay.
And I created their internship program when I was in college because I went to the University of Iowa and there was no fashion program in
right.
Iowa, shocker.
Right.
But I wanted to be in fashion. And so I created an internship program with them.
Oh.
And then so I was the first one to go through it. So I came to New York for market as an intern buyer, having no clue what I was
Right.
doing. Like literally no idea. I was with the senior buyer. I'm like sitting here with them, at these desks, and I'm like, I have no idea what's going on.
It's amazing, isn't it?
It's so cool though. Like
Yeah.
now, of course, what I'm doing and being in here, it's like, whoa, it's kind of a cool
Yeah.
full circle.
So
moment.
it's like amazing. And here's some of our girls from our sales team. They just finished up an appointment.
Yes.
With
So they
Saks.
finish up an appointment with a buyer.
With Saks, yeah.
With Saks.
So they were here all morning, I think.
Because
Pretty
those
much.
buyers for Saks they're buying for all of the stores.
At
right?
all the stores and online.
Yeah.
And so they focus on ready to wear, occasion, and swim. Actually, their occasion and swim are two separate buyers.
So your line is in how many different places?
Well, it's in most of the majors, so it's in
Yep.
Saks, Neiman's, Bloomingdale's, Shop, Nordstrom. Did I say Nordstrom? What am I missing? Those are the big ones. Neiman's, Saks, Bloomingdale's. Yeah.
And you said which one was your very first one?
Bergdorf. Oh,
Okay.
Bergdorf too. But they're owned by Neiman's, which I guess is now owned by Saks. So, so I guess I just say Saks.
What was that like when you got that first big?
It was amazing.
Yeah.
It was amazing. And I had then Jim Gold, who was running Bergdorf at the time, then went to Neiman's. So then we worked with Neiman's, and now he's somewhere else. So it's great to just also have those relationships.
Oh my gosh, yeah. I think that's huge, isn't it? In any industry, but especially in the fashion industry,
Yeah.
it can
So
really help.
especially for me because I started much later in life.
Yeah.
So I don't have I didn't grow up in this industry like a lot of people.
So what was your biggest connection piece, like to get in the industry? Like how did you network? Did you just go to a ton of different events, like get a lot of different exposure?
No, it was, I had a multi-brand showroom, so he had a lot of connections. So that's really where it started. I didn't know anybody. Actually, Jim Gold, who was at Bergdorf at the time, went to college with like a friend of mine.
Okay.
So
It's all,
sometimes
it's
you
all
get
the
lucky.
connection. Yeah, I know, but
Sometimes you get lucky.
hey, right place, right time then.
Yeah, right place, right time.
Yeah.
And it could be someone nice enough to say, I'm going to introduce you to somebody at Bloomingdale's.
Right. Yeah.
So I'm always paying it forward and helping anybody I can.
Yeah. That's awesome. So cool. Okay, so all the denim is the denim something that you continually
Yes, like
reinvent
denim,
in?
we started a few years ago.
Yes.
And it's really taking off. If you put on our denim, you'll understand why. It fits amazing. It makes you feel great about yourself. It's like sexy. You can wear it during the day. You can dress it up at night. And it's all the way I want my denim to fit my body. Or a woman designing denim is important.
It is, definitely. Yeah, because it's the feel of it, the texture, and when you sit down.
The way you wash it, so it doesn't stretch too much, it doesn't shrink too much. So
Yeah.
I'm super conscious. This is where I sit, which is the heart of design. So our whole team in design is here. So
Okay.
you'll see
Wow.
these are our first protos starting to come in for summer of 25.
Love. That
So-
fabric is so soft.
Yeah, it feels really good. So this is coming out in summer. I'm going to show you currently what we're selling, which is spring.
Okay.
And some of the boards that you see behind you we're already thinking about fall of 25.
Wow. Isn't that
And
crazy?
the stuff behind my desk is current.
Love that. I recognize those.
Yeah.
I've seen those in Neiman's.
Those you've seen.
I've seen Neiman's.
Yeah. So this you get a little glimpse of our protos. Sometimes it's not like this isn't the colors we're using, but they use whatever fabric they have just so
Right.
we could see how it turns out.
Like more the design aspect of it?
Exactly.
Okay.
And then these are some extra samples from spring that didn't make it to the floor that we just put here.
So what do you do with these samples?
So usually we'll go to a sample sale.
Okay.
So if they're extras, we have a showroom in LA. They also go to market.
Yes.
So we need samples for LA. And then if it's style that's approved and we start to make, one goes to our production tech team and they
Okay.
start to make sure it fits properly.
Gotcha.
I'll show you that
Wow.
department too.
Yeah, perfect.
I know.
Show me all the
I'm gonna
things.
show you everything.
This is amazing.
So this is our head of design.
Hello.
Inez.
I'm Tori.
Inez.
Nice to
Tori
meet
and I
you.
met in Austin. She is doing a walking blog with us or podcast.
Yep, live podcast for
Yeah.
It's called the Tori Cruise Show. So we do walk and talks
Oh, I love
with
that.
entrepreneurs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your earrings
So fun.
look very similar.
I know, they're ours.
You know,
Okay, I was
you might
wondering.
recognize the brand.
Right.
Someone knows
I
me like
said,
that so fast.
yeah. I said, put them on. They're like half hoops.
Right.
All right, we have
And
to
then
show
she
the
put
camera.
that, yeah. And then and the bracelet.
Yeah, I love the bracelet.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I said it's our
So
first
pretty.
proto, so we're probably gonna make it lighter, and then we fix things. But you're literally the first person to put them on.
Feels
You
good.
have to wait a little
It
bit of
feels
time.
good. I love it.
Yeah.
Wear.
They're comfortable.
Great.
They're
good.
large earrings, but they're very comfortable.
Okay, and then Maggie sources all of our fabrics.
Hello.
Very, very
meet
big
you,
job.
Phil.
These girls are actually off to Turkey next week
Wow.
to look at other fabrics and factories and
Is everything sourced from Turkey or like
no,
same place, or is it all over?
all over.
Wow.
Italy, China, India, Portugal, Peru, Turkey.
How'd you even create all those partnerships?
Well, we
Like,
go to
where'd
the
you-
shows.
Okay.
So there, it's kind of one-stop shopping. So we go to Paris twice a year
Mm-hmm.
to a show called Premiere Vision and Tex World, and they're all there. Wow. So
It's-
but
so I
Maggie
went
meets
to
with a lot of reps. She's been doing this for years.
Yeah.
So
Wow.
yeah.
Amazing job. Nice to meet you, ladies. So I went to Magic in Vegas last year, and I went to sourcing there, and it was quite overwhelming with all.
Oh yeah.
the-
Overwhelming.
yes. But you probably know who to go to. I mean,
Yeah.
of course by now.
Or we see something in a booth that we like. Here's where our sales team sits. Some of them are in the
Hello.
showroom. So I'll walk you through here if
and
you
so
want to see.
sales for primarily
All
department
the majors,
stores, boutiques.
any boutiques. They're constantly working international. So
Wow. Hello.
I'm just taking it through. Robin does a lot of our international, and then so this is where they sit. And a lot of the time they work out of the showroom when they work
Okay.
with people, which I will take you to as well.
So when they're working with the people, who exactly?
And wait a second. So Harper's getting married, and this is going to be her second dress.
Oh my gosh, that is
Yeah, her after
beautiful.
party. So don't show
That
that
is
till
so
till
pretty.
November. Don't show. Yeah, after 10/26.
Perfect.
But it's fun. We got to make
Make
that.
note.
Yeah,
After
make note.
10/26.
After 10/26. Otherwise,
Congratulations.
you cut that out. So we're excited.
Yes.
Uh,
That is adorable.
yeah, she obviously has her gown, and then she's going to switch.
Oh,
So this is where our tech team works.
okay.
So everything we call that gets adopted
Yeah.
into our collection goes to these guys. Hi. And then you see, so they start to fit it on fit models.
Okay.
So this way it like makes it to production in time.
Oh my gosh, can I see this?
Yeah.
denim? This is adorable. Okay, so all of these are
They're
for like
spring 25. So this is
what?
what we're
my
selling
gosh.
now.
I think I'm going to be wearing this on a stage.
Oh
this week.
yeah. I know.
Seriously, that
so
is
these are just protos,
adorable.
and they're just
Yeah.
showman samples.
Oh my gosh,
So
love
they're
this.
not sized properly. They're not fit properly.
Yeah.
So that's what these guys do. Once we decide that these styles get booked and produced, then they fix it
Wow.
so it fits well.
I am so curious on your process of like how you actually get to the point of having it on the hanger.
Yeah, that's how it gets there. I mean, it starts with concept and then
Yeah.
sketching and protos. And here is our marketing and creative services.
Okay.
Today, it looks like a lot of them are working from home.
Yeah.
Usually on Fridays they work.
Do you have
from
more of a
home.
hybrid?
We have a hybrid situation.
Yeah.
It's 3 days in the office, 2 days working from home. But you know, we encourage people to come into the office.
There
if
is
they
like a
can.
certain camaraderie about like when you come
It's
in
a
the
camaraderie.
office.
It's nice. They get to see product. They get to
Yes.
feel, touch. Some people commute. It's just easier for them to just take all their calls and conferences from home.
That makes
So
sense.
as long as everybody's doing their job, they're doing their job.
Yeah, exactly. We're a virtual company, so
Yeah.
we are
Yeah.
completely virtual. We have no hybrid.
Right. So you know,
So-
some people can't be hybrid, like our tech team.
Right.
A lot of the time, design, it's better for them to obviously be here.
Yeah.
But when they like have to do their what's called a tech pack,
Mm-hmm.
they could do that from home.
Okay.
And obviously the fabrics, colors, like I need to see everything.
Yeah.
I need to see, touch, feel. So we found that we're constantly doing photo shoots. So we do photo shoots for Lookbook, which is what we show all the department stores and anyone in sales. We do shoots for our social media. We do editorial shoots, which are mainly for the home pages of our website. And it's a little messy in here because we just had this like holiday photo shoot in the red theme.
Oh, cool.
But we recently took this space because we are constantly needing new assets and taking pictures. So that's all done here.
Wow.
It's a little.
That's convenient though that it's just right here.
Yeah.
It's a little crazy. We went straight to Miami. So.
I know.
Yeah.
Went straight to Miami. We
It's
just
all
got
right.
back. But we use the same photographer and his team. The hair and makeup comes here.
Mhm.
We have like a rotation of probably 5 or 6 models who we work with, always
nice.
looking for new ones.
Yeah.
But we love the models that we work with.
I mean, I'm kind of modeling today.
You are.
You know, with the earrings.
You got the height, you got the look.
I walked the New York Fashion Week in 2018. I
Oh.
was Miss Missouri.
Oh, wow.
So I competed.
Wait, you were Miss Missouri?
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
God. That's
I
so
competed in Miss
exciting.
USA. And then there was a group of us who also walked in New York Fashion Week. So
Amazing.
fun.
I didn't know that. So it's a little messy here. Usually we have a table, put all the food and stuff. So,
Wow, look at all the shoes and everything.
yeah.
All the outfits.
so now
I love that.
we are doing shoes this fall. So
And you've never done shoes before, have
we
you?
don't do shoes. They're down there. We should pile them up a little prettier.
Yeah.
But I did a collaboration with this other designer. Her name is Chelsea Paris.
Yeah.
And she's great. And we did it last fall and it was really successful. So we decided to do it again this fall. So in a lot of our looks, you'll see
Love those.
it's shoes that you can buy on our website.
Like,
I love the chocolate brown high
I was
boots.
just gonna say the chocolate brown or it.
Yeah.
Yeah, can we show the
And then we have like some snake
Oh, you have
skin.
snake skin?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
I know
I'm
you
so
text
here
my
for this.
girls.
Yes. Oh my gosh. It's a really good height too.
Yeah, and they're
Feels
comfortable. So
Well,
I'm all
it's
about
a little
comfort.
bit thicker heel,
Yeah.
which is nice. I love that.
So
Oh my gosh,
we
these
love
are-
them. And yeah, then we did some cowboy boots
Should wear these
because we have
Ross,
a very,
and then I know.
we have a Western glam theme this
Love.
fall, so it all makes sense.
Oh my gosh. I'm obsessed. I have always loved your styles though.
Thank you.
I was just telling her off camera. We style Ramy Brook all the time, like literally all the time to our clients. I was texting one of my
Thank
clients right
you.
before we got here, and I'm like, I'm interviewing Ramy, and she's like, you're so cool. I'm like,
Oh.
no, this is just so cool to like be able to. So you started the brand in 2010.
In 2010, and I worked out of my apartment for 3 years
Oh my gosh,
on the
I just
Upper
love
East
that.
Side, and then we were really growing. It was quite an organic growth.
Yeah.
So eventually got to the point where nobody really wanted to come to the Upper East Side. I used to use a multi-brand showroom, which was in this building.
Okay.
So he represented a few other brands, and then he represented Ramy Brook. So he
Is
set that
this
up.
the dream or what? I'm sorry
Oh,
to
yeah.
interrupt you, but this is like
I got
the dream. Thanks for tuning in to the Tori Cruise Show. If today's episode inspired you, let's keep the momentum going. For our YouTube family, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell so you're always in the loop with our latest episodes. And for our podcast listeners, your ratings and reviews are incredibly valuable. They help us reach more people and continue bringing inspiring stories your way. Remember, this isn't just a podcast, it's a growing community of family. Every like, share, and review helps us grow on our journey together, helping us to highlight more impactful stories. Until next time, keep being the light for yourself and others. See you on the next adventure.